Yes, today's our module is NCRT exercise of our chapter electricity. Open your NCRT textbook, see page number 221 to 222. In the beginning of this exercise, some multiple choice questions are there. We are going to see here question number 1 at page number 221 of NCRT and read that question. A piece of wire of resistance R is cut into 5 equal parts. These parts are then connected in parallel. If the equivalent resistance of the combination is say R dash, then the ratio R by R dash is, that we have to find out. So dear children, first you see that the resistance R divided into 5 equal parts. So resistance of each part would be R by 5. Then the all are connected in parallel and the combination equivalent resistance is 1 by R dash is equal to 1 by R by 5, 1 by R by 5, 1 by R by 5, 1 by R by 5 plus 1 by R by 5. Then solve it. What we are getting here. Now when we solve it, R by 5, just we can write down 5 by R, 5 by R, 5 by R, 5 by R and 5 by R. Then I can write here 25 by R. So 1 by R dash is equal to this one. So R dash comes out to be R by 25. Our problem is R by R dash. So R by R dash you can see here, that is 25. This is the answer. Say option D is correct. So dear children, this is the way to solve the problems. It's a very simple method. If you know the formulas, then you can do it very easily. Is that clear? So this is the way. Now we take another question of same exercise. See question number 3. See that question number 3. Read it. An electric bulb is rated 220 volt and 100 watt. 100 watt. When it is operated on 110 volt, the power consumed will be that we have to find out. So dear children, see that initially the resistance of the electric bulb that we can find out, resistance of the electric bulb, the formula is R is equal to V square by P. Put the value of V here, 220 ka whole square divided by P is 100. Solve it. Then you will get it 484 ohm. Power consumed by the bulb when it is operated at a voltage 110 volt. So I can say the formula for the power is P dash. That is V dash square divided by R. 110 ka square divided by resistance, just we had calculated right now, 484. Then solve it. 110 into 110 divided by 484. Solve it. Then we can see that we get an answer of 25 watt. So in our MCQ question, you see option D is correct. So this is the way. Then now we take one more question here. If you know the formula, then all the questions are very easy. See question number 4 on the same exercise. Read the question. See your NCERT textbook. Two conducting wire of the same material and of equal length and equal diameter are first connected in series and then parallel in a circuit. The ratio of the heat produced in the series and parallel combination would be, that I am going to find out. Read again what is given to us. Since both the wires are made up of the same material, have a equal length, equal diameter, and also have the same resistance, and say the resistance is R. R is the resistance. When they are connected in series, then the equivalent resistance would be RS is equal to R plus R, that is equal to 2R. When they are connected in parallel, then we know the formula 1 by Rp is equal to 1 by R plus 1 by R, that is 2 by R. So Rp comes out to be R by 2. R by 2. This is the simplest way to find out resistance when they are connected in series combination or parallel combination. So this is the result here. Electric power, the formula for the electric power is V square by R. First, when the heat produced when they are connected in series, so P of S, that is equal to V square by RS. Similarly, for the parallel combination, I can write P of parallel V square by RP square. This is, divide both these, PS by PP, V square by RS into RP square, V square by RP divided by V square. So this is RP by RS. RP is equal to R by 2 and this is 2R. Then you are getting here 1 by 4 only. R से R cancel हो जाएगा. This is the answer. So this is the ratio you can see. Option C is correct. So this is the simplest way. If you know the formula, then we can easily handle the problems. The best way to do the numerical, children, that is write the all formulas on a single page and then you can calculate here easily. Now we take one more question. See our question number 6 of the same exercise. A copper wire has a diameter of 0.5 mm. Diameter दिया हुआ बच्चों, that is 0.5 mm. What is given to us? Write first. And resistivity rho, that is 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 6 ohm into centimeter. How much of this wire would be required to make a 10 ohm coil? 10 ohm coil. And how much does this resistance change if the diameter is doubled? Diameter is doubled. First, initially see that diameter दिया हुआ D, that is equal to 0.5 mm. So you can write in meter divided by 1000. So it is equal to 10 raised to power minus 3 meter. Resistivity ohm into centimeter. So that you can write 1.6 into 10 raised to power minus 8 ohm into meter. divide by 100. Required resistance R is equal to 10 ohm. Our formula for the resistance is equal to rho into L by A. So L comes out to be R into A by L is equal to R into A by rho. R by rho, area of cross section, that is pi R square, and R is equal to D by 2. So pi into D square by 4. Pi into D square by 4. Remember here area of cross section होता है pi R square, pi into R की जगह रखिए D by 2 का whole square. So this is pi D square by 4. This is the result. Put this here. So L comes out to be, with the help of this formula, R by rho into pi D square by 4. So L comes out to be pi R D square divided by 4 into rho. Dear children, I can write that is 3.14 into 10 into D square. This is 0.5 into 10 to the power minus 3 का whole square divided by 4 into 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 8. Write these all the things and solve it. You will get the answer around 122 point something meter. Says yeah, this is the length. One more question in this question is, when the diameter is double, then what will be the resistance? Our formula for the resistance is rho into L divided by pi D square by 4. So that is 4 rho L divided by pi D square. So you see that R is proportional to 1 by D square. Diameter is doubled. So R becomes 1 by 4 times. This is the result. जब diameter double हो जाएगा तो resistance will becomes 1 by 4 times. Is that clear? So write down. Now we take here question number 10. Read them. How many 176 ohm resistors in parallel are required to carry 5 ampere 220 volt line? This is our problem. 176 ohm resistors. The resistance required for the circuit, that is R is equal to V upon I. V is 220 volt divided by 5. So you will get it here 44 ohm. First. Now, resistance of each resistor जो आपको दिया हुआ है 176 ohm, small r. So if n resistors, each of resistance small r are connected in parallel to get the required resistance, that is R is equal to R by N. R is 44 ohm, that is 176 divided by N. N comes out to be 176 divided by 44, that is around 4. This is the result here. So this is the way to get result immediately if you know the formula. Now, then see our next question. See question number 11. Question number 11. Show how you would connect 3 resistance, each of resistance 6 ohm. 3 resistance आपको दिए हुए 6 ohm के. Then the combination has a resistance of 9 ohm and 2 ohm. How will you join these 3 resistance? See for first. A. You take two resistance of 6 ohm, first them in parallel, then find out the resultant of it and then connected to an series. So 6 ohm resistance, then 6 ohm resistance, both are in parallel. You will get the equivalent resistance of these two is 3 ohm, and then you connect it to a series, so you will get it and resultant of 9 ohm because both are in parallel. दो रेजिस्टेंस को पहले पैरेलल में कनेक्ट करिए और तीसरे रेजिस्टेंस को सीरीज में कनेक्ट करिए. Similarly, for the second case, when you take all the three resistance in parallel combination like this, 6 ohm, 6 ohm and 6 ohm all are in parallel. So you will get it, the resultant resistance is 2 ohm in this manner. Dear children, if you want to solve the problems, then what is the way? First write the things what are given in the numerical, and if you know the formula, then immediately you can solve the problems easily. Now, dear children, I am going to take some more question here. That is, say our question number 13. See your NCERT textbook and read that question. A hot plate of an electric oven connected to a 220 volt line has two resistance coils A and B, each of 24 ohm resistance. इसका भी 24 ohm है, इसका भी 24 ohm resistance है, which may be used separately in series or in parallel, either in series or parallel. What are the currents in the three cases? बच्चों, what are the things given to us? The potential here is 220 volt. Resistance of each coil is 24 ohm. When each of the coil A and B is connected separately, then current through the each coil, first I is equal to V by R. They are connected separately. That is 220 divided by 24. Solve it. 224 divided by 24. It is near about 9.2 ampere. Then, in the second case, when the two coils A and B are connected in series, then the equivalent resistance in the series combination would be Rs is equal to R plus R, that is 2R. So current would be Is barabar V by Rs. Here the V is 220 divided by 48, because 2 into 24, that is 48. Solve it. You will get it slightly less, that is 4.6 ampere. When both the coils are connected in parallel, in the third case, then first find out the equivalent resistance. When they are connected in parallel, so you will get it, the equivalent resistance would be R by 2. That is 24 by 2, that is equal to 12 ohm. Resistance is less, current will move. So current through the parallel combination would be IP is equal to V upon RP, that is V is 220 divided by 12. So you can see the current is more around 18 ampere. 18.3 ampere. These are the current in the different, separately, then series, then parallel. This is the way to solve the problems. Write down. Now see the question number 14. page number 222. Compare the power used in the 2 ohm resistor in each of the following circuit. First, a 6 volt battery in series with 1 ohm and 2 ohm resistors, and second, 4 volt battery in parallel with 12 ohm and 2 ohm 12 ohm and 2 ohm resistors. This is our question. Then what we do? See, first case, when the 6 volt battery is in series with 1 ohm and 2 ohm resistors, then current in the circuit would be I barabar V upon R. V is this one, both are in series combination, so 1 plus 2, so 6 by 3, that is of 2 ampere. Current here is 2 ampere. The power used in 2 ohm resistors would be I square R, that is say P1. I square 2 का स्क्वायर, रेजिस्टेंस का वैल्यू दिया हुआ 2 ohm, so that is 8 watt. Now in second case, 4 volt battery is in parallel with 12 ohm and 2 ohm resistors, so potential difference across 2 ohm resistors is 4 volt. So power used in 2 ohm resistors would be P2 is equal to V square by R. Value of V is 4 square divided by resistance in 2 ohm resistors, that is 2. 16 by 2, that is 8. Compare these two, P1 is to P2. 1 is to 1. This is the result. So this is the simplest way to find out the result. Is it clear? Now, at last I am taking one more numerical, then remaining you have to do for your assignment work. See question number 16. Question number 16. Which uses more energy? 250 watt टीवी सेट 1 आवर. एक टीवी सेट जो 250 वाट का है 1 घंटे तक चलता है, 1 आवर तक चलता है, और 1200 वाट टोस्टर 10 मिनट तक चलता है. Then it asks us which has the more energy. So energy used by the TV, that is 250 into 1 hour. So this is equal to 250 watt hour. Similarly for toaster, energy used by the toaster in 10 minutes. 10 minutes मतलब 1/6 hours. So for the toaster you can see 1200 into 1/6, that is 200 watt hour. So what you are observing? 250 is more than 200. So I can say 250 watt TV set uses more energy in 1 hour than a 1200 watt toaster in 10 minutes. Is it clear? So this is all about numerical side. Total 18 questions NCERT exercise you can see here. So you have to do, and around textbook inside question around 20 or 22 questions are there. Most of the question we have solved. Remaining question you have to do in your assignment work. Okay? If you have any problem, then you may ask.